Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Things are pretty quiet now in the shopping district, but they won't be for long. We are about to hear the announcement of who has won the Dogcatcher race. I am pretty optimistic it'll be me. You know what? I'm pretty well prepared. I've been gathering leads. You know, I could be a reporter. I've been gathering leads, which is what British people call leashes, so that I can make sure all these dogs are led safely to the sanctuary. In the meantime, you know, I think there's something going on over there, too. Don't remember exactly what. But there's some sort of, other voting going on. Anyway, I'm sure we'll figure out what that is as well. Time skip.
Welcome, everybody, to, I guess, the announcement. I think this is, the first time I've seen this many people on the Hermitcraft server in front of me. And I'm pretty pleased to see so many mustaches in the audience today. That bodes well. Right, we've actually got quite a lot of votes to get through, so I reckon we should crack on. First of all, we're going to announce who the winner is for Dogcatcher on the Hermitcraft server. So I think what we're going to do is I'll read out, and then if someone who is near the candidate, if they can put in the concrete powder, then we can get live results. All right, so the first vote is for Joe Hills. Congratulations.
Joe Hills.
Joe Hills.
Thank you.
The next one is Joe Hills.
Woo.
Nice.
Yeah, go Joe.
Right. The next one is Joe Hills.
Fantastic.
Joe of the Hills is another one, so four votes for Joe. Joe Hills, that's 5 votes. Joe, 6. Daffy Duck. Who voted for Daffy Duck?
You know, I can't win them all.
Yeah. Someone's voted for Stress, so we might want to pop one on Stress's thing somehow. I mean, she wasn't. Okay, whatever. There's another Joe. Okay. Joe Hills. Joe Hills. Joe Hills. Joe Hills. Joe Hills. Joe Hills. And Joe. All right.
Wow. Dude, landslide victory, Joe. Good job, man.
Nice.
Yay!
Congrats, Joe.
Thank you all for trusting me to clear up this mess that I had nothing to do with. I will endeavor to get these dogs safely at the dog sanctuary as soon as possible.
Thank you, Joe. All right.
Congrats.
Congrats. All right, let's go. So, right, ready next to your polling candidate. The first vote is for Stress. The next one is for False.
Oh yeah.
Good Times with Scar.
Yay.
Woo.
Another one for Scar.
Oh, another one?
Another one for False.
Uh-huh.
Another
Beautiful.
for Stress. Another for Scar.
Yes.
Scar.
Joe.
Another
Yes.
for Scar.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Stress.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Another for Scar.
I'm shaking.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, Scar.
Another for False.
Uh-huh.
Another for Stress.
Oh.
Another 2 for Scar.
Oh, wow.
2 for Scar.
Oh, man.
Oh. And another for Stress, another for False, and then there's 4 more Scars. So,
Congratulations, Scar.
GG.
You are the
There we go.
inaugural mayor of Hermitcraft. Congratulations, man.
Well, I'm a little nervous, a little shaky. All right, I'll be a good mayor, guys. You can count on me not seeing any more of this mycelium.
Scar,
No
you're
more.
going the wrong way.
Scar, I have a request
voted?
as
What have we
your
voted?
first active mayor. Can we please take these signs down?
Yeah, all but mine.
All but yours?
No, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Start
thank
tearing.
God.
Get rid of all the signs. All right, first official order. Let's do it.
First official order, remove the signs. Except on Doc's building, because they look hilarious. It looks like an abandoned building.
I'm genuinely curious how many of these there are going to be once we're done.
Many.
I was
Oh,
running
yeah.
out of item frames anyway, so this is great for me. I love this mayor.
Congratulations, Scar. I think it's time for you to sit on the throne. Take up the diamond throne. It's all yours. You better
Can
manage
I
it.
just have 1
properly.
second alone just to lick the diamonds? Just 1 second.
All right, everyone turn around.
Everybody look away.
Everyone turn around. Just for a sec.
they're
Let him
all
have his
mine.
moment.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I changed my vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I got
Good?
it outside of my
Okay.
system. I licked the diamonds. We're all good.
Out of your system. That makes it sound so much worse than it actually
And
is.
be
The
done.
diamonds actually look
Take your
wet
seat.
now.
Okay. This
Thank
is where
you.
I sit? Okay.
That's where you
Shady.
sit.
Is he
My
your
chief of
jester?
staff. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm the mayor. Now what?
Speech.
Speech.
Hi, I'm the mayor. I'm gonna make the shopping district really great looking. Okay, I'm done with my speech. Thank you. I'm embarrassed. Everyone's staring at me.
Wait, what?
Folks, we have arrived here in City Hall where I have got a name on the door. The plaque is still hard to read, but it's a work in progress. I've started loading in some furniture here. Oh, howdy, Vintage. How's it beefing?
Ooh, look at this.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Of course, it's provided by the people, and to the people it will return, with the next election. But I'm starting
Well, congratulations, by the way. I haven't even had a chance to say that personally.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a huge rush. Of course, I've been preparing to serve, and I think I'm going to do a good job for folks. One thing that's holding me up, though, is I still need to get a portal to the dog sanctuary.
Oh, well, my friend, I can help you with that because a while back we made a deal. You wanted a netherite pick in return for some land.
I sure did.
I have said pick for you. And you know what? Not because you're in a public position of power, but just because I like you, I added a little something to the pick. I hope you don't mind.
I'm genuinely excited. It has mending on it already. Oh my gosh, this is going to save me so much time.
Yes, mending only because I didn't know if you'd rather fortune or silk touch, so I just left it at mending and I'll let you figure out the rest.
Well, this has been a huge help. All these dogs need to get on their way back to the dog sanctuary. I mean, to the dog sanctuary in the first place. And, being able to move obsidian around again, finally, will be a huge help. So thank you so much, Phoebe.
Oh, you're very welcome. Just keep me in mind if I ever, need any favors or anything like any dog catching removal favors of sorts. In the future, as I'm your friend and stuff, and give you an awesome pick with a little extra mending on it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, are you currently having any dog-related issues you need me to address?
Not right now, but maybe in the future. Maybe somebody else's dogs. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, alrighty. Well, I'll keep you in mind if somehow somebody else starts anyone starts dumping dogs at your base.
Yes. Great. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic day. Newly appointed Joe Hill's Dogcatcher.
Thanks, BB. You too. We are back in the Nether, y'all. I have been trying to figure out where I need to put my portal. I know it needs to be somewhere near B-dubs is. Like, we're kind of over by this valley here. And luckily, I wrote down the coordinates on this obsidian so that I know it is 120, negative 125. I also wrote it down on this flint and steel so I can flip back and forth between the two real quick and look like I'm, a remotely competent person when I remember what I'm doing. Now, we have this netherite pickaxe, courtesy of Vintagebeef. And one thing we have not yet done is we have not yet verified that it is indeed, pure of heart. So, we are going to weigh this against its actions, and we are going to see how this goes. So, here we go. One netherite pickaxe, straight in the lava. It endures. The diamonds have been sufficiently, should we say quenched in the molten stone frame. And so now all that's left to do is we're going to sit here for about 6 minutes while I tell a story, and then we'll go pick that up. So, I don't know if you guys grew up anywhere near the woods, but in Tennessee, there's always like woods nearby somewhere. I wasn't always a city boy. I didn't grow up in Nashville. Anyway, I'm just kidding. We're not going to leave that in there for 6 minutes. It'll despawn. So we're going to pick that back up. And we are going to gently replace that lava with air using the magic of buckets full of air. And then we are going to continue mining this way until we hit 120, negative 125. And I think that we will be well situated at that point to replace some of this netherrack with a portal-shaped ring of obsidian and get that lit up. I am deeply looking forward to this. Not being connected to the Nether Hub for a few days has just done very strange things to my psyche. You know what? This is taking too long. I have a trick. Boom, look at me. I'm like on top of things today. We can see in the dark. We're invulnerable to flame. We're like a vampire with like flame-proof equipment. I don't know. There's probably a word for that. A vampire fighter. That's not to be confused with a vampire slayer. there's something here. Yeah. We'll come back to this. Oh, we overshot our thing. So this is approximately where we need to be. Is 120, negative 125. So, I was going to say, how close to the ceiling are we? We're pretty close. We can just kind of open up a ring here. And drop some of the obsidian I brought from home earlier. I've got 16, which should be enough for us to do... You know, a traditional portal would be 2... And 2... And then we would need 6 more. So I think we can actually go out a little bit here. There we go. And then we can just set this on fire. And boom! We should now have a path that takes us exactly back to our Tower of Hercules. Let's see how that goes. If this goes poorly, I will be a little bit disappointed. It didn't go poorly. Oh, no, it went poorly. It didn't go poorly. We did it, y'all. That could have gone a lot worse. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and do some widening of that tunnel now so that we can actually, you know, have it be somewhat visually appealing. We basically have a short-term plan for the Nether, and a long-term plan is under development under the lead of False Symmetry, who is going to be working alongside the rest of the hermits to kind of shepherd that into the future. Sometimes when you're doing big, complex group projects, it helps to have one person who's got kind of the, like, focus, or, well, not necessarily the focus. It helps to have one person who is leading on things that have visual design elements, because you end up with more consistency on the whole. So I'm looking forward to chipping in any way I can, delivering materials, executing plans. Other folks are going to be contributing more on the design generation side of things. But yeah, until that is actually done, we're kind of working on a temporary system of tunnels that will hold us over. And just kind of widening this so I don't, like, fall off to my death all the time is going to be a real boon for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of continue with that process now. Time skip. Y'all, the first thing I did with Vintagebeef's pick was to set up a brand new tunnel and get some obsidian in place for the portal. But now we got to go round up all the dogs. Look out, pups. Here comes Joe Hills. Here he comes. Here comes Dogcatcher. He's a Joe Hills with wings. Oh, wait. No, I put the wings away because in case I fall in the lava, I didn't want to lose them. But, I mean, not that we're likely to fall in the lava with all the dogs. Probably. Anyway, let's go round them up. Okay, so I've rounded up about the first 20 dogs or so. I figure when we go into the Nether, I'm going to maybe need to use leashes to get some of them, you know, to not teleport wildly to their deaths. But this is a good start. Let's go. And luckily, I memorized this entire path perfectly. Absolutely, so there's no way I could possibly fall into my death. I'm thinking maybe I should go back into first-person mode, though, just in case. Anyway, here we are, Joe Hills' Strait of Gibraltar. And I managed to use the pickaxe to pull through here a little bit further, too. Did all those leashes drop, or... Picked up some of them. Did maybe some of them went through the portal and will be on the other side. So you, come on. There we go. Anyway, I did mine a good distance that way with that pick, too. Okay. So we got all these dogs here now. Exactly the way one might desire. Luckily, they will teleport to us at this point. So let's bring them all over here to their new home. Y'all can come hang out in Jurassic Bark. La la la, woof woof, woof woof woof, woof woof. Bark, yip woof, yip woof, bark. Woof woof woof, yip bark, woof woof woof. This one still needs a roof, but it's fine. We need to build some more of these with the nether materials too. I left some spaces to build netherwood dog houses as well. Haven't gotten them all in yet, but you know what? We have plenty of time to get that done now that we have ready access to all the new nether materials. Why don't some of you all dogs come hang out down here at the beach? You know, we don't have towels out yet. Maybe I'll get some towels with that new Spider Farms, what do you call it? Wool. Because you can use the string from the Spider Farm to make as many towels as you want. There we go. Look at this. Yeah, you can just hang out up here. There it is. Look at that. A delightful, slight repopulation of the dog sanctuary. As we roll back through here, you see that little icon in the upper right corner? I can't mouse over it because it keeps, like, looking off and to the right. But anyway, that means Haste II. And that also means that this pick can make short work, basically, of all of this. Whoa, what's this? Did we find another chamber that we can open this up into? Perfect. See, this whole space is opening up really fast, partially because there are so many, like, hollow areas immediately behind it in basically every direction. I'm going to put these torches in our offhand for the time being. Boom. So that way, if we knock down some of these picks, we don't, or torches with our pick, we don't lose everything. But yeah, look at this. We can just pop right through here. Some of these under the grass we're going to want to maintain for the time being, because I'm trying to create like a gentle slope. Maybe not too gentle, but a gentle enough slope down to here. But now that I know this pit is in, we are going to have to kind of make that work too. Anyway, this has been a huge boon overall for my digging this whole area out progress. As you can see right here, there used to be a tunnel up there. There's not anymore. There used to be a bunch of blocks over this way. There's not anymore. Like, I haven't had time to go through and, like, mine out all of this yet, but wait. As long as I'm not too picky about whether or not I hit the spiders. Just kidding. The trick to not hitting the spiders is to approach it from, you know, keep the spiders behind you where you can't see them. But that means that your pickaxe will never strike them by accident either. So, you know, we're just gonna, I don't know. Yeah, I can hear them, though. I can hear them. Just gonna kind of keep mining through here, opening this all up. Oh, that's the stairwell as well. We might need to put wooden backs on those stairs. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because, like, that stairwell is going to look a lot less good once it's not supported. So anyway, as you can tell, this whole space is about to get way blown out, and I am very excited about it. But we might as well do that while we wait for other people to open up portals to their bases. Time skip! It may be plain to y'all that I have plenty of work to do collecting dogs around the server. I figure I'll start here with Asuma's base because he has gone through the trouble of at least getting his portals connected to the portal network. After this, we can go get everybody else. Uh-oh, what happened to the dog who was literally right here? Did we knock it down with the ender pearl and then... Oh, nope, there they are. Okay, great. So we have 2 dogs now here that are ready to pal around and head back. Now, I know that there were quite a few around here, so we just need to pick them all up and say, it's time to go to your new home at the Joe Hills Dog Sanctuary. Jurassic Bark. Now we have all of the dogs. We're going to pick up the garbage they throw on the ground, and we're going to go through here. Okay. All the dogs went through, and it is time for me to skidoo. That's skedaddle. Oh no, don't all fall that way, dogs. Okay. So, we might have a separate problem getting the dogs up to there. I was going to say I only brought 1 rocket with me, but I think those dogs picked up a few, so if I can get into that hole safely... I cannot do that. I cannot do that. It was right here, wasn't it? Is this it? Is this not it? Is this a different place? I think I got it all. Is this all of it? I didn't lose my pick. Alright, y'all. We managed to make it. It looks like everything that we had grabbed when we died ended up sandwiched between 2 of these scaffolding layers. So it's not even like there's other stuff throughout here. So all of the dogs should, in theory, start teleporting to us now. And we can deliver them the rest of the way to my base. Whoa, there are creepers down there. This is not the safest place on the server. But you know what? That's okay, because these dogs will definitely protect me. Although, as I think about how much dirt is like 1 layer thick directly over lava here, creepers might be slightly more perilous in this part of the map than they might be elsewhere. So we should keep a wary eye out for their little explosive quirks, let's say. So I feel like at this point what we want to do... Yeah, there's a zombie. He can just burn. Whoa, there's a baby zombie. Don't like them. Don't like the baby zombies. Burn to death, baby zombie. Burn. Okay. Things that could have gone a lot worse include, like, literally all of that. That was not as bad as it could have been. Woo! Okay, pups, you guys just enjoy a nice day on the beach. It is time to relax, get some sun, dry your coats. And if some of you guys want to go hang out further up here, you're welcome to, although I expect we'll run into more creatures of the skeletal variety. Yep, there's one. Don't love him. He's down. That's the nice thing about the skeletons, is as soon as they hit me, they're out. Okay, looks like this place is generally safe enough to put a few more of the dogs down. Not a few more of the berry bushes, though. Great. I am feeling pretty good about this. We've got all sorts of dogs settled over here. They can just hang out and relax on the beach for a minute. In the meantime, I did want to show off one last bit of changes over here on our winery. I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. I have not had the chance to completely finish the roof, but I have got the windows, the shutters, the stone. I've got the grape squishing vats here. Look at this. This crimson wood is like a stained vat bottom. Oh, it's perfect. I'm loving it. I wish I'd saved more crimson wood because I wanted to put in a new one of those, what do you call these? Cornerstones here. But I got that fancy ugly granite, and I put that there, along with this note with the cornerstone laid June 29th, 2020, in celebration of Minecraft 1.16. That's right, Minecraft 1.16. This one's for you. Also, I figured out every time I move that, I get an extra, number in this scoreboard. So, Impulse SV has only moved the same block 7 times, but I've moved the same block 30 times. Tango, on the other hand, has been moving the same block 72 times. So that's pretty cool. Good for you, Tango. Keep following your dreams. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me for this, the 6th episode in June of Hermitcraft Season 7. I have had a wonderful month. I started transitioning to doing YouTube full-time by drawing down my hours at my day job to 3 days a week this month. And with those 2 extra days, I got a ton of stuff done, and I'm so proud of it. And I'm so appreciative that y'all are giving me the opportunity to be creative and make art that the community enjoys. And I really look forward to doing even more next month in July, when I'm going to be drawing down my hours at my day job even further. One thing to keep in mind, though, is my daughter currently has a tonsillectomy scheduled for July 8th. Obviously, with COVID and stuff, nothing's set in stone, but that might affect my video output a little bit, but, that I wouldn't have been working during that time so much anyway. I am going to be spending a lot of time probably on Twitter, though, so if you guys are like, I wonder what Joe's thinking about while he's sitting next to his daughter who is asleep, feel free to check out twitter.com/JoeHills. It's the best way to keep up with what's going on inside my head, whether you want to or not. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep dogcatchering.